Hey everyone, it's me, Amelia, and I'm coming at you today with episode 1 of the Bald Girl Chronicles, which is a series I hope to continue just about life as a bald girl and what that kind of entails, at least for me. So I hope this is of help to some of you out there, and maybe it'll just be kind of interesting even if it doesn't apply to you. Anyways, so I wanted this episode to be about something that I've noticed recently. And you'll have to bear with me here and kind of stay with me. I'll try to get to the point, but it kind of encompasses a lot. But I have had my head shaved now for 5 years. For those of you who don't know, I had long hair for the majority of my life. And about 5 years ago, my hair started falling out really badly. I was diagnosed with a genetic form of hair loss, and so I decided to shave it off. I'm happy with my decision, but I have noticed a lot of changes within myself. I've talked about this previously. I've noticed a lot of changes in the way that other people see me, the way people react to me, and all of that. The first video that I posted here on YouTube was about a man who felt that he needed to come up to me and kind of give me his opinion. This is a complete stranger, by the way, of me having a shaved head, and kind of told me like, oh, well, it doesn't look that bad on you. What I've noticed, though, is initially, for some reason, when I first shaved my head, I was getting all these like unsolicited comments, unsolicited advice, and people were just coming up to me left and right and telling me all this random stuff. Some of it, a lot of it was compliments, but a lot of it was kind of like negative. And I've noticed that that doesn't happen anymore to me. People normally don't really come up to me. I mean, sometimes they do, but not as much as before. And I was like, what is the reason for that? Like, why have people stopped? Which, I mean, I don't mind that they've stopped, but I was thinking, is it more common now for women to have a shaved head? And is that why people are kind of just like, yeah, whatever, it's just another girl with a shaved head? But what I was also thinking was, I think it has something to do like with my demeanor and how I am, because I've talked about this previously, but I used to be different, and I think my energy, like my overall energy, was just different. I was more open and inviting, and more approachable, I guess, and when I had long hair. So I'm thinking initially, when I shaved my head, people were just getting that energy from me, that approachable energy. And that's why all these people, and I'm talking every single day, somebody was coming up to me before and kind of just talking about my shaved head, asking me about it, saying nice things, saying rude things, whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. And I'm thinking that gradually, after this whole process, and I'm sorry if the video is like wiggling, I'm recording off my laptop, which is on my knee right now. But I think that over the last 5 years, I have slowly kind of unintentionally built this energy wall. And I'm sorry if that seems like corny, but I really do think the energy that I give off has changed to a more closed energy, because at the time it was really traumatic for me. I didn't really talk about this, but when I initially shaved my head, it was a freeing experience. It was a humbling experience, but at the same time, it was really traumatic to go from having long hair to all of a sudden short hair. And then on top of that, I had all these strangers coming up to me and talking to me about it, and sometimes saying some really nasty things. So I'm thinking that I have completely kind of changed my energy. And I'm just more closed off. I'm not as inviting, which is okay. But I personally think that it has, I've gotten into a bad habit of just being that way in general now. And I've noticed that I have like a harder time kind of connecting with people. I have a harder time making friends, I guess, if that makes sense. And I'm 25 for some reference here. But I'm really curious to know, for those of you who have undergone a change like this, have you experienced this before? And I would like to just kind of start a conversation about it because I haven't really heard anybody talking about this or really thought about it until recently. Anyways, yeah, I think that this was kind of like an unanticipated internal reaction to shaving my head. Once again, I do not regret shaving my head. I think that it was one of the best things, one of the best decisions I've ever made. I don't have any intention of growing my hair out right now. But yeah, I was kind of recently, not to get like too deep, but moved to Washington State a few years ago. And I have just been having kind of trouble just making solid friendships, really connecting with people. And I never used to have this problem before. And so I'm thinking it has something to do with kind of this wall that I've built. And I think it's to kind of subconsciously protect myself from the nasty kind of comments I've been getting or the judgy kind of feelings that I've been getting over the last like few years. Anyways, I'm sorry if that was like too deep or maybe I lost some of you guys along the way. I'd like to know your thoughts. I would like to know what you think. And maybe I'm just thinking this because I've taken way too many psychology classes lately. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, this is a quick video today. But if you plan on watching, the rest of this series as I post videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss any videos. Please like this if you enjoyed. I typically reply to like every comment. I don't get a whole lot of comments. So if you want to start a discussion, open a dialogue about this, I would be more than happy to comment back. And yeah, I am going to put up wig reviews. I promise. I have 2 that I'm going to be reviewing very soon. One of them is an Eva wigs or Ava wigs. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's a really nice human hair lace front wig, so stay tuned for that. And then there's also another synthetic wig that I plan on reviewing too. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a nice holiday season, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.